Hello everyone, welcome to day 25 of the Stardew Valley Skull Cavern Min-Max run. Starting off the day with a nice chunk of change, almost 109,000. Very first off thing we're doing is still turning all of my copper that I'm getting from the Skull Cavern into more and more furnaces and setting up the iridium bars to smelt. If for some reason I didn't have enough iridium, then I would smelt a couple gold or iron or quartz for the sprinklers that I'm going to need pretty soon, but right now I have plenty of iridium. And then it's time to get ready for the day. After I buy the speed grow and the seeds, I will be doing a Skull Cavern run. I have a little bit of time to kill because the shops don't open quite yet, so gonna do a little bit of work around the farm, trying to get things ready for once we need to actually make our field, which is coming up. I only have 4 more days left in the month, so time spent now is time saved later. As you can tell from the dice from my info suites, it is a bad luck day. Or no, what did I do? I did iron. That's right. I'm sorry. I smelted iron, knowing that I would have time, and then I smelt the iridium and gold. But I figured that was a good thing to do, smelt the iron while I'm going to be here for a couple hours anyway, waiting for these shops to open up. I am going to Clint, if I can get the right minecart, pick up my axe, sell all the iridium, and drop off my hoe. I do want even though I don't need the gold hoe, I still do want the steel hoe because I'm not going quite as nuts with planting, but I'm still going to be planting quite a bit. I did some basic math. I was a little bit conservative here based on what I could currently afford. You can only buy the speed grow today. So all the speed grow you're going to need, you have to buy today. The starfruit you can come back for. So that's why I'm buying a lot more speed grow than I'm buying starfruit. And I was playing it a little bit safe. I probably could have bought even more speed grow, just not super confident with how much I'm regularly bringing back from the mines. I mean, even as it stands, I need about, it's 200 more starfruit. That's 80,000 more gold, and sounds kind of intimidating, but really it's not a whole lot on these runs. I was reading up on the ladder mechanics recently, and I learned a couple things that I didn't know. But how I used to think daily luck was a little bit more, or that luck buffs were a little bit more powerful than apparently they are. Because I see daily luck numbers means your luck is altered from something like 0.1 to negative 0.1 to positive 0.1. So I'm like, well, if a luck buff is a luck buff is +1 or +5, that must be a lot more than the daily luck. But that's not quite how it works out, because the daily luck is divided by 5, and the luck buff is divided by 100 when it comes to determining. Basically, the only thing that luck determines in the mines is the drop rate of ladders. Surprisingly, I really thought it was a little bit of everything, but no, it's just how quickly you can find ladders. It's every single rock has a base chance of 2%, meaning 2% chance when you hit it, it's gonna turn into a ladder. On top of that 2%, your daily luck can alter it to either plus or minus 2% from the one extreme to the other, which means that if you have the worst daily luck, the base chance of finding a ladder in a rock is actually 0%. From then on, the luck buff is a straight percent increase. So the spicy eel is really only giving us a 1% increase on finding a rock. And then after that, there's kind of like an inverse equation where it's, 1 divided by how many rocks left on the floor. So that way, even if you were to get down to the very last rock, you'd be at least guaranteed a ladder by then. But that also means that even with 2 rocks left, you only have a slightly above 50% chance of that next rock getting a ladder. Also, very important, in Skull Cavern, a ladder that drops from a rock and not from an enemy, which I kind of suspected, has a 20% chance of becoming a pit. You're never going to get a pit from an enemy. Also, if a ladder appears from a rock, you will not get any more rock ladders. You can still get ladders from defeating enemies, though. However, if a pit drops from a rock, you can still then get a ladder. But why would you want to? Pits can't kill you. Even if you're low on health, pits can't kill you. They can only take you down to 1. Getting a pretty good haul today, even though it's a bad luck day. I mean, granted, I'm losing some spots to the seeds and my axe, but good number of gems. Nothing crazy iridium-wise yet. That's disappointing. But yeah, like obviously, I always had the feeling the more rocks there were, the less of a chance I had to find a ladder, but I was right. Like I knew it was kind of like that, but I didn't really have an idea how drastic it was, honestly. Gotta. Oh, did my buffs run out and I didn't think to replace them? Yeah, see that Mega Bomb's taking a lot of rocks, but doesn't do a whole lot because there's still a lot of rocks left. Still stuck on this floor, fighting off waves of serpents. Doing okay, kind of holding my own. I'm not max level combat yet, so I'm still getting something out of it. Oh man. Finally got a drop from a monster. Man, getting a lot of bad luck on this floor. I think I set a bomb off in every single corner. Well, that took long enough. As you can see, not a great run. It was at 10 p.m. I mean, even with the errands I had to run today, I didn't get here that late, but still, it's 10 p.m. and I'm on 421. It was not a good day for the caverns. Also, I think this floor layout is probably one of my favorites, just because it always seems to be full of minerals and ores. I might have to switch back to the 4x speed, 2 videos, just because all these Skull Cavern runs are kind of starting to blend together, getting as tedious as all those fishing runs were. I mean, even one of the more rare events, finding a prismatic shard, I'm finding more than one a run. Final stretch here. I believe this is the last floor. I wanted to get that diamond, but it just didn't work out. Alright, that's it for day 25. I said we still have to get the end of level 9 combat, so we can make our own Iridium bands if we want. But that's it for right now. More Skull Cavern ahead, and pretty soon we have to clear the farm. Alright everyone, see you next time.